Guys, welcome to another episode of Bonus Puppy. We are finally back with some new content. I'm sorry it took so long for us to finally get anything up. We've just been really busy and we just haven't had a chance to really do much of anything, but we're coming back strong and we'll be getting more content out for you guys. So we're here now with another episode of Bonus Puppy. And on this episode, I just wanted to kind of run down some of the new summer shows that I've been watching. We haven't gotten a chance to address the summer anime that much. These are the shows I've been watching and been enjoying so far. First show I've been watching is Blood Lad. Now, when I first heard about Blood Lad was when I got Taku USA magazine a few months ago, and they had the manga in there, and I read it and I was hooked right away. And so when I found out about the show coming out, I couldn't wait to watch it. And so far, it's been great. There's a lot of action, there's a lot of comedy, there's plenty of fan service, and it just all kind of just goes together. It's kind of I don't know what you could compare it to, but it's very funny. And right now, episode I think 4 just came out, and the pace is pretty. I would say the pace is pretty good. The story seems to be moving a little bit. You see right now where the main character Stas doesn't like his brother, but he has to go to his brother to find out how to bring the girl back to life. So there's good conversation there. You're gonna see how come him and his brother don't get along, and so things are moving pretty good. I'm really enjoying Blood Lab. Next show is, of course, I'm watching Senyu Season 2. It picks right up where the first season left off, and it's just as epic as the first season was. There's still random comedy, still crazy jokes. Just Senyu is really just like 3 minutes, roughly 3 minutes of just pure comedy. Like there's drops of seriousness in there, but they only last for a few minutes, for a few seconds, and the story picks right back up. And there's a joke here, there's a joke there, something weird here, something weird there. I love Senyu. If you haven't seen season 1 yet, I recommend you watch it. It's 13 episodes, but only 3 minutes each, so it takes no time to watch it. And these are the same way. Still 3 minutes. It's a great series. I've also been watching. I haven't read the whole title down. It's Danganronpa, and I think it's Danganronpa. The animation is based off a visual novel game about these kids who get selected to go to this college, but then they find, or university. Yeah, they do a university, but then they realize that they're locked there forever unless somebody kills someone and gets away with it. If you get away with the murder, then you get to leave. If you don't, then you get executed pretty much. And there's a whole trial system and everything. There's the president of the school, Momo Bear, who's pretty awesome. And so far, this show is it's crazy. There's murders, there's weird characters, there's Momo Bear, who's really weird. Everything is just kind of weird, but it's funny at the same time, and it's like you kind of want to see what's going to happen next, because you don't know who the next murderer is going to be or who the next murderer is going to be, and it's kind of you can tell it's leading up to where it'll be the main character left and be one more person, and it'll be a battle between them two. That's what I think is going to happen anyway. But it's based off a visual novel, so I think the visual novel game is being released over here. I want to say on the PS Vita, I think. So if you have a Vita, it's coming. Check the game out. Next, I've been watching Ino to Hasami, or Dog X Scissors, how you want to say it. And that show is definitely Dog X Scissors. It weirdly reminds me of Mayo Chiki in the way that the main girl in Mayo Chiki was kind of satanic, and the main girl in Dog X Scissors is also kind of satanic. And her I guess like publicist or something, she is just like weird. She enjoys being dominated and enjoys being punished, and it's all kind of weird. And but it's kind of a good story. It shows how the guy was such a bookworm, and then he did try to protect this girl when there was a robbery, and that's how he got killed when he came back as a dog. And the story kind of picks up from there, and you realize that she was actually the woman he saved, and not only was she the woman he saved who found him as a dog, but she's also his favorite author, and he didn't realize that. So the story kind of goes from there, and it progresses, and right now they're on episode 4 or 5, I think, and they're starting to bring in more characters to the show, and it's going well. I like the way it's going. I want to kind of see what the end game is going to be, because you can tell there's some shady stuff kind of going on with some people, but it seems to be pretty good so far. So definitely check that out. If you like comedy and like that satanic kind of weird comedy, that's definitely the show to watch. And last show I've been watching is Kenro Mosaic. This show is usually it would be a show I skip, because it's about a girl, Alice, who lives in England, but she has a Japanese friend. Forgot her name. And the Japanese friend goes to visit Alice in Europe, because Alice's mother is friends with her mother, and she goes to visit, and she's just obsessed with everything English. She's obsessed with learning English. She wants to translate Japanese words into English. She's obsessed with English. But on the other hand, you have Alice, who's obsessed with everything Japanese. And so after she gets back to Japan from visiting Alice follows her to Japan. Later on, like a couple years later, she comes to Japan and she goes to school in Japan. And it's kind of where the story picks up from there. And you just kind of see it's weird, because there's the British girl who's obsessed with Japanese or Japan, and there's a Japanese girl who's obsessed with England. So it kind of plays off of that, and they kind of get jealous off of each other. It's just a cute kind of slice of life type of show. It's plenty of comedy. There's plenty of down to earthness in the show. There's nothing too serious. There's no action. There's no fighting. There's nothing like that. There's not even like any romance or anything in the show. It's just kind of pure slice of life comedy. It kind of reminds you of maybe like a K-On! Or a I would say K-On! Or if you ever seen the show Boys B, it's kind of like that. Kind of that slice of life comedy high school type of show. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I said, I normally would skip this show, but I kind of like it because it's kind of something that just kind of, after watching Blood Lab, which is a demon vampire show, and Setting, which is an action show, and then Danganronpa, which is a murder show, and after watching all those shows, it's kind of cool to watch something that's kind of just calm and laid back and just kind of funny and kind of just chill to watch. So I'm really enjoying it. Those are the only shows I'm watching for summer. Like I said, I'm really enjoying all of them. If you're watching any of those shows, comment below and tell me if you're liking any of them, or have you dropped them, or are you still watching them. And also, I'll throw this one random thing in there real quick. I randomly came across the anime called Alien 9. It's a 4-episode OVA. I will admit, I've started episode 1 and I just haven't finished it yet. Episode 1 yet. It's an older show, but it's so slow and it's kind of weird. It's kind of hard to get into. I find myself kind of dozing off during it. But since it's only 4 episodes, I do plan on going back to it and maybe reviewing it just to see if it gets any better, if it gets any worse. But if you ever heard of this show, comment below. If you haven't, I would say maybe possibly check it out. It's not the worst thing. I've seen worse. MD guys. Yeah, I've seen worse. So that's it for right now. I'll probably do another bonus puppy later on today and get that uploaded also, and hopefully another Taco Puppy coming up soon. But until then, just keep looking out for these, and there will be some reviews coming up pretty soon. So thanks for watching, and Maho out.